So before this week's shenanigans start, I'd like to congratulate Tom Hemmings and Victoria, his wife, for guessing where we were this week. Yes, indeed, but that's exactly where we were, right by the monastery. And if you go to the right, you end up by the Goat Man, where the goat bells are. So yeah, well done, mate. And see if you can guess what this week's is. Anyway, there's sirens going off outside and a police helicopter flying around. I'm going to go out and see what that is. On with the video. Hey up, Bucket.
Hello, Bucket.
Hello, my lord.
Hello there.
Where are we going, Gary?
Right, well, we've got to find the post office, haven't we?
Look, traffic. Could take us a while to get home, my lord.
Oh, yes.
It's Friday. The upside to that is it's Wine Friday, and what we having, Bucket?
I like Chinese.
She's off. It's Friday. Welcome back to Rudgy AK, the Doctor. If you've just joined us, hit like, share and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And if you haven't, why haven't you hit like, share and subscribe? I can't understand it. It's the best channel on the planet. Anyway, exciting news this week, which we'll get into in just a minute. This week, Lord Gary, the well-known councillor of Torquay,
Almost
well, almost councillor, came over to take me to get a few bits and pieces, and we went to the post office and did all the business. Then he took us on a bit of a mystery tour, which was very nice. So I'm not going to say too much about that. I think you'll probably have read it in the description anyway. But it was a very nice day out, so I thought I'd film it. Now, the exciting news is I've turned the Bucket's house into some sort of a shop and a scene of devastation. So you'll have to excuse the mess. It's all my fault. So, down here is something that I know a lot of you have been asking for, and I've been itching to get some stuff done for a while now. Yeah, we've got some merchandise. If you've been on the coffee page recently, you'll have seen it. We're getting hats, we're getting t-shirts. At the moment, this is all I'm doing. I'm going to tweak the design a little bit. So if you get in early, these will probably become fairly collectible as I get more famous. Because we all know I'm going to be very famous. So at the moment, we've got the Black Pearl with the Rudgy AK, the Doctor logo on it. We've got Andy's catchphrase, mucking about, with the same logo. They'll all have that. This will probably be massaged eventually. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller, and I'm going to get Jackie to help me just have the little man running around on there. Excuse me. Then on the back they'll have all this, and this will probably be massaged over the years. I may even take the telephone numbers off. I don't think I need those on the shirt, but there you go. And there's the children's ones. This is going to be a limited edition. I'm going to call it the James shirt. These are the children's sizes, and we're going to have some caps made. So yes, exciting times indeed. I'm going to have to work out a way where you can contact me to order them, and I'm going to find out exactly what they're going to owe me so I can work out how much to charge you for them. They're not going to be massively expensive. I can get them posted anywhere in the UK. That's not a problem. We've already worked that one out. As far as the rest of the world's concerned, well, you all know what the postage is like. Greece, what I may do, or I might get them shipped by nomad. I haven't worked the details of that out yet. Anyway, you all know how to get hold of me. Okay, so the Hobbit and the Bucket have pointed out that they've been trying to get on my coffee page and wanted them to subscribe. And I thought, well, that's a bit odd. So I've shown the Bucket what to do now, and she will now show you.
Will I?
Well, we'll both show you what we're going to do. So there's the Bucket's phone. So if you press the arrow there, so my description comes up, and then you press an arrow, then you'll see that you've got all these. These are links to my Facebook pages. There's an art one there, the music one's there, the one about the boats there. That one there is the coffee page. So you just hit that one. Up comes the coffee page. Now, you see this start page here, forget that. That will just want you to have your own account. You don't need to do that. Should you like to give me millions of pounds, or even just a fiver, you can hit the donate button and that will take you through the process. Other than that, you just go through here. You can get rid of the cookies down there, that's easy enough. Otherwise, you just keep scrolling, and here is the latest video, which you'll all be really interested in. There's some pictures, they're all free. Anything that's locks like this, unless you've paid either a monthly subscription or you've brought me a coffee recently, I think it's every month, you won't be able to see those. Boo! I've got to make a living somehow. But there you go, you see, you can scroll all the way through. So, to recap, go onto my site, YouTube, Rudgy aka The Doctor, and where it says the description about me being a pirate and a gentleman and all the sort of things that the Hobbit can vouch for, if you click the links that are all next to that, there's all sorts of, just showing you for my my Facebook page and the coffee page. Just click the link, and once you get on the coffee page, then you can start scrolling. Don't touch anything else, because you'll end up trying to buy a page yourself, and I'm sure a lot of you don't want one. So I hope that's cleared that up. Say bye-bye, Bucket.
I know what I'm doing now. Bye-bye, Bucket.
So let's get on with the video. Right, big day today. I've just been in the lighthouse for a coffee while I wait for my lift off Lord Gary and the Bucket. So yeah, I decided a while back, as you know, to get some merchandising done. And a good friend of mine, Dave, down here in Torquay, has managed to make that come to life. So we're going to have a bit of an experiment. I'll be showing you the shirt. I'll be showing you the shirts shortly. Seashells on the seashore. There's a few outtakes there. Yeah, anyway, these are what they look like. So if you'd like a t-shirt, prices and availability coming up. There'll be different logos across the chest, but we're going to start off with the mucking about one and the black pearl from my mate James. Anyway, while we're here, as you know, I used to live in Torquay, over there in the marina at the back there, and this used to dry out on low water. But they put a shelf under that bridge, so now it doesn't dry out. But of course, that's what the traffic lights are for. You have to wait for the bridge to be raised, and of course you have to wait for the tide to be right. In fact, it's looking like you can just make out the shelf underneath that part of the bridge there and that part there. So we must be going down underwater. Now, digging Torquay up again, as you saw in the last video. I do hope they make a decent job of it this time. Torbay Council, if you're watching, you keep messing this place up, and it breaks my heart, because I lived there for 10 years and it's just gone down and down and down. First of all, the pavilion needs restoring. It's a nice property. People come in on holiday, they don't come here to look at bland hotels and modern buildings. We need a bit of that going on, in my opinion. Anyway, rant over. As I've said before, it's not supposed to be a political channel. It's very difficult not to say anything when you've got a platform like this. Anyway, there's Seamus O'Donnell's. I've done a few gigs in there when I lived here. In fact, I think I did one in there with my mate Smudger, who was in the Jim Davison's band. Yeah, so there you go, there's Torquay. Isn't that a fantastic building? Look at that. See, it's things like that that these holiday places need. So yeah, merchandising coming soon. What a fantastic day to be alive. And talk of the devil, here's my lift, Lord Gary. What a limo he's got, eh? Hey up, Bucket.
Hello, Bucket.
Another YouTube.
Hello, my lord.
Hello there.
Where are we going, Gary?
Well, we've got to find the post office, haven't we?
Oh, yeah, we've got to find
Yeah,
a post
we've got to find
office.
a post
I'm causing all sorts of problems today.
Yes.
Well, this is where all the rich people live. Up this area, isn't it, my lord?
Yes.
No, Bill.
One of my houses is up here.
Yeah, don't you know? Thatcher Avenue and all that way. Well, I suppose the clue's in the name, really. Thatcher Avenue. But there are some stunning views up this way. As you can see. Look at that. On a sunny day, you could almost be in Kefat. No, you couldn't. No, you couldn't.
Lovely houses, aren't they?
Yeah.
Lovely money. For that one.
Yeah, I forgot it was.
Lives in a half like this. David's every wall.
Right, mate, we're just doing Google. So there you go, there's a little tour of the well-heeled of Torquay, where they live.
Mobile.
And probably the not so well-heeled in some cases. Living on a boat taught me all about that. But yeah, I think you can agree, it's quite a nice place to be really on a sunny afternoon. So just beyond these lights to our left is Meadford Beach. You can just about make it out now through the window there. And if you watch my friend Calvin's site, The Bee Mad, I think he's changed the name of it now though. But anyway, yeah, The Bee Mad. This is where he does all his links on his motorbikes that he road tests down this way. Bit of useless information for you there. Interesting story there. I'd been out at sea for many an hour in Joro. Must be getting on for 25, 26 years ago now. And I was running out of fuel, getting really low on fuel. I'd been out the Channel Isles, I was coming back, it was stormy. And the plotter decided to throw a fit. It was new back then, and I had a few issues with it when they first put it in. Anyway, I decided, I know where I am now, I can see the lights for Torquay. It was actually the hotel at Meadford. So I was about a mile or two out of sync there, but never mind, I got home in one piece, so all was well. Another interesting, useless fact. Kent's Cavern's just up here, so underneath this bit of rock here is a lot of cave. There's a theatre company, I can't remember what it was called now, that did some Shakespearean plays in Kent's Cavern in the caves, and they made the audience part of the play. It was quite interesting. Took the ex-girlfriend Lindsay Collard there. Midsummer Night's Dream we watched there. It was quite good. So there he is, up that hill there, just made the sign out, Kent's Cavern. So if you ever visit Torquay, that's a a place you could possibly go and have a look at. Here we go. There's a sign. There we go. The Kents. Many a happy drunken day in there. Oh yes. But we don't talk about that. Those of you who watched the video a couple of weeks ago recognise that's Fleet Walk.
Yeah.
Back in the back part of Torquay. And again, many a happy hour, possibly inebriated, along these streets.
The mouse trap.
Yeah.
It's there, isn't it?
Another bit of useless information. When I first moved here, I went in one of the pubs along there. I can't remember what it was now. It might have been a Mousetrap, I can't remember. There was a band on. I was badgered into getting up and singing, and I got up and sang, and the guy said to me, "Are you moving here?" I said, "Yeah." He went, "Oh, thanks a lot." And yeah, that was I think that was Mafia. What was Mafia Babes? It used to be Hightower then, Christian. So if you're watching Christian, I remember all that way back. We were all very young. Oh, I've had many a happy time in there. Oh yes. That was in walking distance from my boat. Oh dear.
Yeah.
Well, I suppose Gary would have probably gone through the front of Torquay, but they're digging it up. Let's hope they make a better job of it than they did the last 2 times they took it up.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's the port of Torquay. Over there is Brixham, Goodrington, Paynton, and that's the Grand Hotel in front of us. Not the one in the song, but you know. Looks a whole lot different in the sunshine. Last time I filmed this, it was a bit murky and grey. And I was with Andy, going to Network Yacht Brokers to hand the paperwork in. Another one of the another hotel being built, just what we need really. Another hotel to be empty. Same design as the other thing they built down there, funnily enough.
It's supposed to look like a
Plantain Street.
Yeah. Yeah, apparently it's supposed to look like a cruise ship, and because this isn't a political channel, I'm not going to have a moan about it. I suppose we've all got our points of view, but well, I'm moving, so you know that's what I think of it. It'll be up to Lord Gary now to sort all that out. A few years ago, there's a guy called Moses. I don't know whether you can make it out on that bit of artwork there. And he used to sit here and wave at everybody. Got a big stick and a long gown on. He looks very Moses-like, and they used to call him Moses Wave Man. And it was actually quite nice to cheer your day up. You drive past, everybody would pip at him, he'd wave at you. And I met him in the town once. Quite an interesting chap, really. And he's got a Facebook page, Moses B Waveman or something, I think it's called. Anyway, you could look that up. Another useless bit of information.
I've seen him up to Mary Church.
Hey?
I've seen him up to Mary Church.
His son takes him up to
Sometimes,
St Mary Church now. He sits outside the car.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because he's not very well, is he, at the moment?
Yeah.
Anyway, if you're watching, yeah, hello mate, I'll wave back at you. We like a Chinese, me and the bucket. Now that place there, the London Friar, I used to use a lot until I discovered Nicky's. There's another friend of mine up in Paynton, Nicky's Fish and Chip Shop. best fish and chips you'll get, and the cheapest in the area as well. So if you're watching, mate, Yasus Tikanis. Example of councils getting too involved. That road there was closed, and well, the backstory on it is that they closed it and made it pedestrian only, and all the businesses started to have problems because, you know, people weren't going to walk there for some reason. But that's just how things happen. So they've campaigned for 2 years now to get it reopened. The council weren't listening to them. They just sort of opened part of it one way, and then they painted an area of it blue and yellow and all sorts of weird colours. I'm not quite sure why that happened, and everybody kicked off. Anyway, I watched on the news the other day that they've listened and now they're going to reopen it. Yay!
And it's cost them thousands.
Yeah, it's cost. Well, yeah, that's the point, I suppose. It's cost the council thousands of pounds to implement all this, and now they're going to have to. They could have filled a few potholes in. But again, see,
It's not a political channel.
it's not a political channel, and we've got somebody here who might do something about that. He's going. Anyway, yeah, this is Paynton, which in actual fact along the front is a very nice traditional British mystery tour. It looks like we're heading into Stoke Gabriel, the picturesque village, where if you look down my scroll down my videos, you'll find a video, I think it was entitled something along Disaster on the River or something like that. It's where I first had Sovereign Bay and the gearbox packed up on one of the engines. And I had to bring her in on one engine, which was a little tricky, but I did it. Anyway, as you can see, it's very picturesque down here.
Oh yeah, there's the little church.
Oh, yes, it's down here. Look. Oh. Doing that way, isn't it? Is it down that way, yeah? Hunter's Moon. There we go.
What are you doing, Bucket? She's mucking about. So this is Stoke Gabriel. And to be honest, I wasn't expecting to do much more filming of the River Dart, but this is one of my old haunts from when I had Sovereign Bay. I used to anchor up in the river, or pick up a buoy, and tie her off, and then I'd come in on the dinghy to this little cafe and get a beverage. Came fishing here with my lad a couple of times. Not that I'm big on fishing, Andy's more into that. But yeah, just out there, Disaster on the River, I think the video was called, if you want to go scroll through. Yeah, more off there. And basically what happened was that I'd gone up to Totnes. During COVID, we were allowed to move the boats around, is when they started to open things up. There's absolutely nothing on the river, luckily, and I lost the port side gearbox, so I'd got no drive, and then the starboard engine started playing up. It had got a blockage in the fuel line. So I struggled and managed to get her on a berth over there on one of the buoys on my own, and cleared the fuel line and took her back on one engine, which was difficult to say the least. Anyway, this is Stoke Gabriel. a great day to be alive. I think it's cup of tea time. We'll try out this this little cafe here. So there you go, there's your information. Yeah, the guys liked it in there. That's Stoke Gabriel on a sunny March afternoon. Right, so that's this week's video. Thanks ever so much for watching. Those of you who hit the Coffee and PayPal page this week, thank you ever so much for that. You help support this channel more than you'll ever know. And a big thanks to Pat's mate Dave for the merch. I'm well pleased with it. I think there's going to be a few little bits and pieces. The Hobbit's on about changing this design, moving it up slightly. She's good at that sort of thing. So thanks to Jackie for that. So that's me done with the UK, I think. We're all moved into Nomad now. They're going to package everything up, send it out. I'm a bit nervous how much that's going to cost. I didn't do quite as well as I'd hoped this year when I came back financially. So it's all going to be a bit tricky, but it's nothing that we haven't done before. You've all watched me on this journey. You'll know that I'm pretty resourceful. I'll find a way around it. So yeah, thanks Gary for taking me in the bucket out the other day to Stoke Gabriel. Really enjoyed that. We were getting a bit stir crazy because I haven't got any transport at the minute and I can't walk. Although I am getting a lot better. So of course normally the bucket would get a bus and then walk to wherever she needs to go, but I can't do that at the moment. So she's been a bit restrained by my incapacitation. Is that a word even? I'm sure the Hobbit will let me know if it's not. So yeah, thanks for watching and supporting the channel. Hit like, share and subscribe. Sit back and enjoy the ride. And I'll see you guys next week. Now we're going to have the winter warmer. Well, here's a winter warmer for you. Look at that. Now in the distance there you can see Zakynthos. Quite clearly actually today. A little bit hazy, but yeah, you can see her. She's there. And down there, the lovely resort. Oh, quite a lot of you watch this channel stay there. And there's the lovely Black Pearl, Nikki as she's now known. Got to fix the indicator. I broke it putting the shopping on the other day. Never mind, eh? So yeah, there's your winter warmer. See, isn't it lovely at this time of year in the UK? It's grey and cold outside and I come bursting through your little computer screens, phones and other bits of options that you've got, televisions, with this. It's even cheering me up because it's winter for me as well, you know. Wherever I am, even Kefalonia goes a bit grey in the winter. Yeah, look at that. I'm not going to tell you what part of the year we're at, but it's about mid-30s today. We're in the afternoon, so it's just starting to peak out now. And it's lovely. It's been a nice day. I've met some viewers. I've had some lunch. I've been at the post office. I did have a beer, and the lovely girl in there that knows me quite well gave me a bowl of crisps. I ate those, and then she gave me some pizza. So I won't need any tea now. So there's your winter warmer. How about that? What a beautiful place. There's the mountain. Listen. Listen. Can you hear that? It's very quiet. So that's I forgot to say, the kitchen has cake. So while I've been editing this, start again. And you can shut up. You've got no idea how many takes this has taken. Yeah, makeup. Yeah, it's not. Yeah, I've had a hard. Oh, that's. Yeah. Oh, that's it. All my stuff is now down at Nomad International in Peterborough. Great company to move your stuff around with. If you start again, 2, 3, 4. Well, that's it. All my stuff is now. Start again. Well, there you go. That's this week's video. Hope you enjoyed it as much as we. Start again. That ain't no good. Getting a bit stir crazy because me and the bucket haven't got any transport at the minute, so we can't get out a lot. Due to me not being all that, I'll swear the camera around everywhere. That's what you doing, Andy?
Mucking about.
What we doing today?
What are we doing today?
Yeah.
Messing about.
What you doing, Andy?
Driving about.
What you doing, Rudgy? You know, just mucking about.